Hi, welcome to my African holiday. I'm here with my sister's elder brother-in-law Chris and my niece Ali, and we've got a 4-week adventure in Africa. First leg of our holiday's been put together by the Great Folk and Ambiel Travel, and then the middle leg is by a company called Luxury Escapes. I'm currently sitting in the Zarana Okavango Delta Lodge in Botswana, and don't know if you can see, but there's some whole pile of hippo just lounging around behind me. So we've been up to a whole pile of stuff since we got here. So here's what we've been doing. So leg 1 has been completed. So flew Adelaide to Sydney today. You can tell I'm in a Sydney hotel because there's pictures of the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. So I'm at the Rydges Airport Hotel, which is just across the road from the international terminal, which is great because we've got a 10 o'clock flight out to Johannesburg. So I've met up with Zelda, Chris and Ali. They were here for the weekend in Sydney for a family wedding, and so then I've met up with them today and it's all systems go. The flight over was a little bit weird. So I generally pick an aisle seat because I'm a bit of not a good flyer. I've recently done my fear of flying course, so exposure therapy is this holiday. There was a guy was sitting in my seat and I just sort of said, oh, you need to move. So he's moved over into the aisle seat, the window seat. And he's had a bit of a panic attack and he's had to get out. He said, I can't do this. So everyone was still getting on the plane. And he said, I can't do this. I have to get out. You have to let me out. So, we've all got up and let him out. And I just felt really bad because I just thought I maybe could have sat in the window seat, but I just wasn't too sure whether I didn't have a panic attack. So I felt a bit bad and thought, oh shit, but it does mean I get 2 seats. So I had like 2 seats to myself. They ended up coming back on, but I think they found them different seats. So I did. So I was really lucky to sit on a window seat. Again, I don't normally sit on a window seat because I don't like to be enclosed in. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to do the things that I need to do to keep myself calm. But this was a little bit of a luxury to have 3 seats to myself. And so I took some photos from the plane, some really good shots as we're coming into Sydney. So put some up here, maybe, I'm not too sure, we'll find out. Big surprise. So yeah, so we're going to get a good night's sleep because tomorrow it's the 14-hour flight to Johannesburg, and then some fun starts. So good night all. Hiya. So our first stop when we landed is Chobe Under Canvas, and it's in the Chobe National Park, and it was so it's no electricity and no Wi-Fi, but it was beautiful. It was a really lovely spot and the staff were absolutely beautiful. Kevin picked us up from the airport, and that was Kasane Airport, and it was our first game drive. In we got to the Toyota Land Cruiser and headed into Chobe National Park, and we're amazed that so many animals there. That day we called it Elephant Day because we just saw elephants everywhere, and that's not surprising because Botswana has the highest concentration of elephants anywhere in the world, and Chobe has the most elephants out of Botswana, so it's not surprising that we saw heaps and heaps of elephants, and they were so cute, these little baby ones, which is always a nice thing. So we saw these 3 lions. Well, we thought there was 3 lions, and the guide saying, well, there's more there, but we couldn't see any. And then he said, hey, the elephants are coming and they're going to scare the lions, so we should go back and just get in a better spot because the elephants are going to push the lions this way. And so, you know, he's the boss. He knows what he's doing. The next thing, we're following these lines, and these lines are getting moving because the elephants are done. And then they walk it right down in the middle of the road. And we just sat there. And these lions were super close. Like, I could have reached out and touched one of them. They were that close. Now, at the start of the drive, he had said to us, at any time you feel a bit uncomfortable and want to move further away from the animals, just let me know. And I'm thinking, there's no way I want to do that. I'm here for the animals. I'm going to get as close as I can. I tell you, as we got up close to those lions, I scooched over because I'm right on my side. I had to scooch over. And Zelda did the same thing. She was sitting behind me because that was just unbelievable. And they're looking at you like they're about to devour you. So it was a little bit, I did get closer to them by the end there, but that first one, I just went, right, that's a bit too close. Hi guys, I've just looked back at some of the stuff that I've done and it's so windy, so I'm really sorry about that. I'll do better next time. So one of the bits that I was going to do was talking about day 2 at Chobe, where we did the pangolin photo cruise. So what it was is we got to go down the Chobe River in a boat, and we all had seats and gimbals and some really powerful Canon cameras, and so we got a bit of a session with a photographer on how best to look at exposure and how to pick the right subject and do the right thing by the photos, and just had a ball clicking away. At the end of it, we got our SD card with all the photos that we've taken, so I've put some of them here. I'm really impressed with them. I'm not very good camera person normally, but geez, these cameras they gave us made us make good pictures. So enjoy these. Bye. Hiya, I'm here with Zelda.
Hello.
And so,
Dumela.
Dumela,
Oh,
that
no.
means, no, that's fine. That means welcome in what language?
Setswana.
Setswana, which is what they speak in Botswana. So that was our first couple of days at Chobe Under Canvas. Now, Chobe Under Canvas is a place where there's no electricity or Wi-Fi, but the tents are all enclosed. They have beautiful big comfy beds in there and
Flushing toilets.
and there's also a bucket shower, but they come and fill it up with warm water every night for you. Now the reason why it has to be all enclosed is because it is a national park. There are animals everywhere, and so we're certainly not allowed to walk around after dark. They'd give us a torch, and so what you'd do is you'd wave it through the window and flash at them when you wanted to leave your tent, and they would come and pick you up.
It would have to be escorted.
So yeah, once it was daylight, it was fine. And I must admit, it was a bit. I thought I'd hear more noises at night. We did hear a lion one night, some BBJs, which are
Black-backed jackals.
Black-backed jackals. And but apart from that, look, it was really comfortable. The food was fantastic. They were so welcoming. They give you a welcome song when you turn up. So all the staff were there waiting for us to turn up and singing the Dumela song.
And they are excellent singers. It's an all-male choir. It was lovely. They're absolutely fantastic.
And then and so every time we'd gone into camp, they would sing to us. And then the last night we were there, they sang the "Goodbye, Friend, We're Going to Miss You" song, and it was a little bit teary.
They looked after us really, really well. They like in the morning. So you have your bucket shower in the evening. In the morning, hot water delivered to your tent. It's sort of the old-fashioned porcelain, but tin bowl and a jug, and have a quick wash and brush your teeth, and then off for breakfast.
Off we went, yeah. The food was fantastic. I don't know how that guy, he was cooking on, I know they had a camp oven, and then a lot of it he was cooking on the campfire that we had. Yeah. But it was really, really tasty.
And not basic meals. Like he was cooking really, decent meals.
So, and now the animals, Chobe is just awash with animals, and we saw all kinds. I mean, we saw heaps of giraffe, impala, elephants, kudu.
Chobe has the biggest concentration of elephants in Botswana or in Africa?
In the world.
In the world.
Oh no, yeah, pretty much.
Elephants everywhere.
And lots of birds as well. We love the birds. I've already talked about the zazu and Zelda's favourite, the lilac roller.
Yeah.
And lilac-breasted roller. But there's also these birds, the guinea fowls. Now we all know a guinea fowl, but they are in just plague proportions. They were everywhere, and they're called the Chobe chickens.
Yeah, Chobe chicken.
Now I'm thinking guinea fowl, probably pretty tasty, and we did get a recipe.
Yep.
We got told, okay, what you do is you get a brick, and you get the guinea fowl, and you put it in the oven.
No, you dig a hole.
I dig a hole.
You dig a hole, and you line the hole. You put your guinea fowl, your Chobe chicken in the hole.
And with the brick.
After you've heated the brick up till it's red hot.
Yeah.
Put the brick on top of the chicken, wait for it all to cook.
Yep.
And then when it's all done,
eat the brick because it's still going to be less tough than the guinea fowl.
Actually, we got told that a few times.
But, there you go, guinea fowl, Chobe chicken. I just love the fact that, and we were telling him about our bin chicken. So, I just love the fact that the something chicken is universal. So, now what else were we going to talk about, Zelda?
So we talked about the tents and we were talking about the animals, but there's so many different animals. The lions, we saw a leopard.
Yes, so we've already seen that.
Yeah.
We've already seen the pictures of that. So look, it was just such a great introduction to game safaris, and
go on.
I'm just happy that I didn't squeal like a little girl every time I saw an animal.
There is a big thing is that you have to actually be quite calm and no clapping, no cheering.
It's a real concerted effort for me. As people who know me know.
And the thing is though, but at times Lynn and I would be driving along in the Jeep and we'd just look at each other and go, oh my God.
I must admit, I can't believe what we've experienced so far. I never thought would be possible. It's just been gobsmacking.
It's been excellent.
But hey, we're going to leave it here because we've got to go and check out behind us. There's elephants and hippos. We'll tell you all about Karana next blog. So if you have any questions...
There's a bush buck over there as well.
Oh, there's a bush buck over there. We'll try and get a shot of that for next time. Some of this, we did try to do this about an hour ago,
Yeah.
but there was elephants there, baby elephants behind us, and they were just throwing up stuff. You'll see it in the next one because
Yeah.
we've probably filled this full of too much
It's
stuff.
very distracting.
If you've got any questions, feel free to put them down below, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.
Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.